Hey everybody, this is Brian here at Flohr Pools out at our Hagerstown store. Today we're going to do a quick video of starting up your Limelight hot tub. Alright, so before we get started, before we start filling our hot tub, we're going to get our drain cap on and we're going to get it ready so it holds the water. Come on in. Down here on the bottom side on the left, you're going to find the drain cap, and it has a ball valve on the one side as well, so that way you can open and close it when you hook it up to your garden hose. You want to put this cap on there tight and then make sure both pieces are attached and ready to go. All right, before we fill up the hot tub, we're going to take our freshwater clean screen pre-filter. We're going to hook it on the end of our garden hose, and then we're going to get the garden hose in our hot tub in the filter compartment, and we're going to get this filled up. It's going to be a quick video real quick of how to use the pre-filter.
You'll see conveniently 1 through 10, you can mark off every time you use it, but it will work up to 10 fill-ups. So before putting it into the filter compartment of the hot tub, you want to slowly let this water out until it runs clear. You're going to see initially it has sort of like the black look, but ultimately this is going to remove organic material, metals, etc. from the water to make sure that we have the best water possible.
One thing to take notice on your Limelight hot tub from Hot Spring, we got 2 filters in the compartment here. We're going to want to take the grate cap off this side and put your garden hose directly down inside there to fill it up. Go ahead and fill your hot tub up to the highest jet, and then for reference, underneath your pillow, you want to keep the water just about an inch or inch and a half above your highest jet, making sure all the highest jets are covered. All right, now that we're filled up, we're going to go ahead and turn it on at the breaker box. All right, so now that we're all filled up and we got the hot tub turned on, we want to make sure that we got all the air out of the lines. The reason we put the filter hose into the filter compartment when we're filling it up is because we want to fill up the water and the plumbing to keep any air from getting trapped in there. So when you first turn on your hot tub, you're going to get your jets, and you're going to go to jets button, and then you're going to hit jet max. So when you're running the jets on the max, the high speed, and you find that you might still have some air locked in the tub, go ahead and just repeat those steps. Turn the pumps off and turn them on again. You might find that you have to turn the breakers off and turn it on to repeat this process, but only if it's not getting all the air out. All right, we're going to do a rundown of the control panel here, going from your jets menu to the options, to the lights, the back. So when you hit your jets menu, it brings up the 2 different pumps. You have a low speed on the jet pump 1 or a high speed, so that's 2 speeds. Your jet pump 2 is just a single speed high pump. You can turn these pumps on individually, or you can go to jet max and turn them both on. You push the lights button, it's going to turn the lights on already, and you can choose your color from using the soft button on the inside of the control pad. Aqua, green, white. There's even a color wheel option if you want to see all the colors on the LED list. And you have dimmer modes to be able to dim the lights if you find them to be too bright. One more note about your lights menu. On your Limelight, you have exterior lights, and so if you click that menu on, you can turn it onto a different color. You can dim the outside lights, and you can also put them on a daily schedule. So if you want your lights to be on outside at a certain time, you can program that here in the lights menu. Always hit back to go back to the previous page. Quick note before we dive into the options, you'll see on here we have a clean option, and what that is a 10-minute jet pump cycle. And the reason you want to use the clean cycle is it's a great opportunity to be able to add your chemicals after using the hot tub, and you can let the jets run for 10 minutes and then it shuts off automatically. Let's dive into the options. Push the options button, you'll see you have a temperature and you have setup. Temperature menu, you can lock your temperature, you can increase or decrease your temperature. Let's go back. Setup, you can lock the spa control panel out. If you didn't want anybody to get into your spa control panel while you're away, you can push the spa lock and then the options and lights for 3 seconds to turn that back off. We'll have to go back into the options to continue. Setup, spa lock, we have energy saving mode, we have the brightness for the screen. There's more features in here for your daily lights. Vanishing act mode, which we'll talk about in another video for softening the water if you need to. Your language, daily clean cycle, and the clock settings. Talk about some of these controls on top of the hot tub that we see here. We have a large valve on your Limelight hot tub that is a diverter valve, and when you turn from the one side to the other, you divert the water from one side of the tub to the other side of the tub. And then we also have these smaller valves over here, and these are actually increasing air pressure. So as you turn them on, you're bringing in more air pressure, making the jet stronger. I'll show you a clip here real quick of how that works. Diverter valve in the middle, to the right, to the left. Turning off the pressure, increasing the pressure. The valve that you see on the side of the hot tub is going to activate your waterfall feature. One more thing I want to point out that you can customize in your hot tub is these jets in the corner. From the medium size to the large size, you can control the flow to turn it on by going clockwise, or you can turn it off by going counterclockwise. Maybe you want to sit in the seat without the jets running. You can do that on this tub just by turning those. Basic operation of your hot tub. Learned about the control panel and the valves. Let's test the water and make sure it's balanced before we want to use it. After you've made your adjustments of your alkalinity and pH, we're going to go ahead and add about a tablespoon of chlorine to disinfect the water. Always make sure you have the jets running when adding chlorine directly to your filter compartment. So after adding your chlorine, you're going to want to check the spa about 6 hours later and make sure you're seeing a residual chlorine of 3 to 5 parts per million. If you don't see that, let's go ahead and add another tablespoon of chlorine, and then we'll check again. Great, we're all done. We've got our water balanced, we've got chlorine in the spa, it's filled up, it's heated, it's up to temperature, it's ready to start using. If you have any other questions, you want to reach us, please see our stores at Hagerstown, Martinsburg, or Chambersburg. Give us a call, reach out to any of us. And please enjoy your hot tub. Happy hot tubbing, guys.